Hey guys, June here, and we're back with episode 14 already in Collecting Collections, the series where we're trying to pursue all of the boss collection logs and otherwise just monitoring my true trim progress. It's been another very successful week for me as far as working on my goals, but before we get started looking through those, let's take a watch through some of my favorite moments from our stream this past weekend.
I think we tell them, Richard. Are you ready?
Tell them more.
Okay, so... No. I wish. So Alan, there's a current meme going on with our AOD schemes.
Yeah.
Anytime Richard wears a superior elite void ranging helm, we get a drop. We're 4 trips for 4 trips with it right now.
Okay.
So Richard is currently wearing a superior elite void ranging helm.
Time to disprove your dumb meme then.
Okay.
Also, I get participation drops.
Do you have to wear the whole kill, or can you just switch to it at the end of the kill?
Oh!
See?
Are you fucking joking? What?
Blow me, June.
Oh, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright.
Oh my god.
Ooh, we already making some money.
Nice.
Thanks, fucking Richard. I
So,
love you.
so remix what?
What the
Easy
fuck,
peasy.
man?
So Jude, what do you say to Richard's helm?
I see that, yeah, that kind of... Ooh, I channeled that a little long. Oops. That, yeah, for real.
Yeah, and him doubting the power of Richard's helm. What a fool! No! Oh my god!
That would have been hilarious.
My god! Just trying to get him interested in clans. Then
Nice.
Oh, I wish that was
Richard's
mine,
helm
but...
works again.
Easy.
Yeah, eat shit, fucking June. Get out of here. Put out the fucking hell. Garbage human.
How's your DPS readout, Witty? Let's hear it.
656,000 damage.
I got 852.
You should average around like 800 to 900, I think.
What? What am I doing wrong?
Probably a lot.
Are you on menu first of all?
Yeah.
Really? Ooh, that's embarrassing.
Let's all point and laugh at Witty's terrible deeps.
I have a request for the next collections video,
Yeah.
Alan. Lead in with the quote of you gouting the helmet, and then just a compilation of every drop we've gotten tonight. We had a pretty good time, and I would like to mention we'll be streaming quite a bit more next weekend, being that it's double experience. They'll probably be relatively boring skiller streams, but I do have a portable bank deposit box that I'll host for a little while, and it should be fun to just hang out with you guys. I'd also like to throw out a personal thank you to everybody that's been selling me Elite Rune Dragons and Elite Edemu over the past week. Since the previous video, I've probably had like 50 of each, including one Bury the Destroyer, which got us our second piece of the Kethsi outfit, and I'm super appreciative of that. Moving on to actual boss collections, in the last video we were 1 item off the Hellweird title, and I anticipated completing that next. During my first instance back here at the beginning of the week, I made over 40 mil, mostly due to a pair of crests that he was kind enough to drop, but we didn't manage to pick up the wand that we needed. Just 1 instance later though, after a couple of crappy essence drops, we did roll the wand and finish off the title here. In total, this title took us 379 kills, and we made a bit over 130 mil, for an average of about 350k a kill, or if you average 1 minute kills, which is reasonably low effort, that's about 14 mil an hour. This average is probably skewed a little bit high though, as we're way above the crest drop rate, and they're significantly more valuable than his other unique items. Our other big goal this week was to continue working on the next title, and at the start of the week we picked up a repeat Pernix Cowl, a Tauric Plate Body, and a Zerite Bow. Our 2 remaining items were a Virtus Robe Top and a Virtus Mask, so none of these items helped us with our progress, but then we picked up our first Virtus Body. At this point, all we need to finish the title is a Virtus Mask, but next decides she wants to go into full troll mode. First, she immediately drops us a repeat Virtus Robe Top, followed by a set of Virtus Legs, and shortly after a pair of Virtus Boots. A little while after that, we pick up a repeat Virtus Wand, and shortly after that, we pick up our third Virtus Robe Top. That's 6 Virtus items in a row, none of which being the mask that we need, and so I'm starting to lose my mind just a little bit, but then in the midst of a new friend of mine selling me his Elite Edemu spawns, we actually picked up the mask and finished off the next title. For a while I was thinking I had been a bit too ambitious in saying in the last video that I planned to finish this week, but RNG works in mysterious ways. Overall, we really did get quite lucky on this title, only requiring a total of 607 kills and making about 780 mil total.
That's an average of about 1.3 mil per kill. If you're doing 15 kills an hour, which is what I tended to average while I was at work, where lag and frame rate issues were causing lots of mistakes, that's about 19.5 mil per hour. Or if you're doing 18 kills an hour, which is what I was able to do at home, where things are much more consistent, that's about 23.4 mil per hour. She also dropped an impressive 840 blue charms, as well as remarkably few ancient emblems. Runemetrics was also kind enough to keep data on all of the minions killed, which for some reason the numbers of which don't line up with my actual next kills, but either way we ended up with a total of roughly 30 full sets of Ancient Ceremonial, which would have been about 4 mil if I actually picked up everything. That's another week and allows us to kill off 2 more titles in our list, leaving only 8 more remaining. I did quite a bit of Corporeal Beast grinding this past week, but we didn't get anything of note, and I will continue that going forward, but because the boss drops there are so rare, I think I'll also be intermittently including some of the Chaos Elemental title work next week. Special thanks to Wumpery as usual for his Patreon support that helps me dedicate more of my time to these videos. Thanks also to everybody that's been selling me Elite Rune Dragons and Edemu, and by all means keep them coming this week. Make sure you tune in on Twitch this weekend as well, as we'll be live streaming pretty much non-stop on Double XP weekend. Big thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.